Okay, so you're probably thinking this reaction is so late. I'm literally late to the party, the welcome back party that is for House of the Dragon. I am aware I've just been super busy trying to get this channel up and running with busy with work. So I'm finally now able to record and just get this out. Um, so you would have noticed that there is no prior Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon reactions on the channel. Um, as a matter of fact, this is actually the first reaction on the channel. I thought this was the best way to usher in the channel because I'm such a huge fan of the franchise. And I thought, why the hell not? Um, so yeah, I'm excited to get into this new season. I already saw season one when it came out. Absolutely loved it. I was really enthralled with it, and so I'm excited to jump into this one to see where they take it. I'm already familiar with a lot of the major plot lines, the lore. So I'm really just excited to see how it is that they take the story from the book and make it into their own of what is supposed to be the actual events during the Dance of Dragons. Because the book was told from the perspective of a Misto. So I'm excited to see how they basically make this into their own. Um, Before I get into where I stand with from season one, just a quick introduction. I am Halicia. You can call me Hali or Hal. Either one works for me. And also, if it is that you do hear an accent when I'm pronouncing any of these names or places, it's because I'm Jamaican. And I am wearing black in representation of House Black because that is where my loyalty is right now. And I have my my notebook here because I do tend to ramble and go off on a tangent, especially on subjects or topics that I am interested about. So the notebook is just to help me basically keep my thoughts in order. Um, so in regards to season one, just a quick recap. I love all the characters from Post Black. Damon is unhinged and basically he's so unpredictable. You never know what he's going to say, what he's going to do. But he is by far the most interesting character in the show so far, for me at least. Rhaenyra, I do think Rhaenyra would make a great queen. And not just Rhaenyra, I think Jace would make a great king after Rhaenyra. And so would Bela. Bela would make a great queen as well. Jace is my MVP of the story. Corlys is just aura. He's just dope. And Rhaenys is basically just a badass. Um, Rhaena, Rhaena is very quiet. So is Luke. But RIP to Luke. I think he was really sweet for the world that is the Game of Thrones franchise. So I don't think that he would have fared well anyway, but RIP. In regards to the Greens, before I start on the Greens, I'm going to preface this by saying that I appreciate the fact that the showrunners are allowing the characters to be so multifaceted, so multidimensional. They're not just one layer, they're multi-layered. So you can basically make an argument for either character or either side, whether it's the green or the black. So I appreciate that it makes the show more interesting to me, at least. Um, I absolutely hate Big Toe. Because I guess he's supposed to be like Littlefinger, Laris, but he has a club foot, so I'm going to call him Big Toe. um, but yeah, I absolutely hate Laris. He's such a snake, and I cannot fathom the fact that I ever once liked Kristen Cole. I absolutely cannot stand the man. Um, Aegon, believe it or not, I actually empathize with Aegon um, in a lot of senses. I empathize with the way he was brought up, his upbringing, because I don't think Alison was a great mother. And if you actually parallel Rhaenyra's children to Alison's children, you would actually see the difference in the parenting. Apologies. Rhaenyra's children, they basically have a lot more nurture towards her than Alison's children. We saw that in season 1 where Helena didn't want Alison to touch her. I think Alison spent more time fostering hate on Rhaenyra, or for Rhaenyra rather, and projecting that onto her children rather than actually raising her children. So I empathize with all all three of them actually, in that regard and in that sense. Aemond, I also think, is an interesting character, but fuck Aemond because he killed Luke. But he is interesting. I actually do like Aemond. Helena, I don't think that she should be on green. Helena doesn't even want to be in anything. Helena is just so sweet. Alicent, at one point, I empathized with her, and then, okay, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Cut it out. So that's where I'm at with Alicent. In regards to Otto, I understand Otto, so I don't hate Otto. I understand him. Um, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that covers most of the characters from season 1. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they bring in season 2. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. Okay, so I appreciate the fact that they're showing this recap. Um, because there might be a few persons who actually didn't remember anything from season 1 or didn't catch up with anything. So I think that the fact that they're showing the recap is actually a good thing. Ooh, new intro. But is it okay? So this is fabric. I like the graphics for this new intro. Okay, so my fellow Game of Thrones fandom would recognize this theme song anywhere. We're in the north.
Duty is sacrifice. It eclipses all things, even blood.
Okay, so this is Kurgan Stark talking because he said his ancestor Torrhen Stark. It's Kurgan.
Winter is coming.
Coming. What is this then that falls from the skies and shivers my bones?
This is only a late summer snow, my prince. In winter, it will cover all you see, and all memories of warmth will be forgotten.
It pleases me to think that over a century ago, our ancestors treated in this very place. The conqueror and the king in the north.
You, at least, had the mercy not to threaten me with your dragon.
Oh, the tensions. The tensions with the Stark and the Targaryens were on, even now.
Starks do not forget their oaths, my
That is
prince.
true enough.
But you must know that my gaze is forever torn between north and south.
If my mother is to defend her claim, to hold the realm united, she needs an army. War is coming. To the whole of the realm, my lord. We cannot wage it without the support of the north.
Breathtaking, no? Right, so it had less trees.
What does it keep out?
Death.
That is the perfect answer to that question.
I have thousands of greybeards who have already seen too many winters. They are well-honed.
So they're old.
I can ready them to march at once.
If your greybeards can fight, the queen will have them.
They will fight hard, like northerners.
My lord. A raven's arrived. Urgent news from Dragonstone.
Oh, this is where he gets the news. Look at that beautiful creature. I like that little parking lot space.
We're going to King's Landing,
To what end?
killing Vhagar. I cannot face that hoary old bitch alone. With my dragon and yours together, we can kill Vhagar and our rider. Make it a son for a son.
Was this the Queen's command?
He is exposed.
She is grieving.
The mother grieves as the queen shirks her duties.
It was a raven that brought me news of Lena's death. I existed for weeks in torment, refusing to believe what I'd been told.
What if Aemond were to happen upon her?
Then I would pity Aemond. The Queen was wise to recuse herself. She's not acted on the vengeful impulse that others might have.
That is true.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished. And Luke would be alive.
I mean, he does have a point. Rhaenys is very hard
It is a
to
command.
read.
Would that you were the king.
I wonder I wonder if the look that she gave meant that she agreed in the sense that she regretted not doing it, or was she looking like, bitch, please shut the hell up? um yeah.
The smithy delivered this earlier. My lord?
I had this commissioned for Prince Lucerys.
I was very sorry to hear about your heir's death.
Oh,
It was the blackest of treacheries.
Alan, is that a major character? Alan. Alright, so this is King's Landing. Which one of the twins is this? I think
Keep your focus, men!
Eric is with Blacks and Arik is
Dragon!
Arm the
scorpion!
Is this Ari? Okay, so they had the scorpions in these times. I think they had mentioned that in Game of Thrones. Is that they didn't use it because they didn't have any need for it until Daenerys' dragons. Vhagar looks rough, man. How does she fly with that many holes in her wings? Okay, she just muttered something under her breath just now. I'm sure it's...
Where is Jaehaerys?
It's like a prophecy or
Attending
something.
his lessons.
And those are where?
What do you need of him?
Taking him to the small council. He'll be king one day. He must begin his instruction.
What if he does not want to be king?
Where is he?
The library. You must not interrupt his custom. I'm afraid.
The rats. I'm taking notes, guys. The rats. What is that literally or figuratively? You have to pay attention to what Helena says. What the hell? Who is this? You hypocritical little bitch. Oh my god. And you piece of shit.
There's a chill in the
I
air.
could have sworn he said
I've soiled my white cloak. It is the only thing I have to my fucking name.
fucking prick. Absolutely. Okay, so there's actual rats.
Valen to the north
So did she mean it
continue to go
literally
unanswered.
or figuratively?
Cunts.
I'm still...
The Stormlands should be ours after Prince Aemon's marriage pact to the Lady Floris Baratheon. I anticipate their sworn declaration.
That child is like 5
My
or 6.
brother
Why
is
he
raising
sitting
the
there?
strength of the West to master the Golden Tooth, but we... Yeah, thank you, my prince. That's very helpful.
My letters to Rhaenyra. Has there been any answer?
An apology for her dead son?
Why the hell would she
None,
answer?
Your Grace. Between that and their blockade of the gullet, we must presume that the princess has refused the offered terms, and that war is now inevitable.
Absolutely. You wanted to stab her son's eye out when her son took your son's eye. And now your son killed her son. And you want her to answer your letters? Alicent is delusional.
We should have just killed her when we had the chance.
Regrettably, the opportunity for surprise has been lost, and with it the chance to end this conflict quickly. We must play the board before us.
Aemond, what is your business here?
The king summoned me.
You do not have a seat at this council.
Aemond just
Aemond is my
emanates
closest blood and our best sword.
just
I
this-
welcome him.
Path to King's Landing is through the Riverlands.
This epic
We
energy.
must establish a
this
toehold
epic
there.
villain energy. I think that's
Harrenhal.
what makes him so
The River Lords will
interesting.
either declare for me, or they will meet Vhagar and Sunfire together. And we can burn the blockade
He
while we're at
has
it.
no
Rhaenyra has
patience.
dragons as well.
Mine are bigger.
If we loose the dragons to war, there'll be no calling them back. We must proceed cautiously.
Fat old Lord Tully will either raise my banner or see his burn.
And Vhagar is needed here to deter Rhaenyra from attacking, in retribution for the death of her son.
Errors
This
were made in the hours
motherfucker's
following
word.
King Viserys' death. We mustn't compound them. I send ravens by the hour. Many and more houses will declare for you in time. History and precedent will come to your side.
That bath can't scrub your hypocrisy away, Alicent.
Dragon wing! It's a wing!
Syrax is like, calm down. I'm not here to hurt you. Poor Merriman. Alright, Luke. Oh, the dragon is mourning.
Aegon the Magnanimous.
Magnanimous? There's nothing magnanimous about Aegon.
The magnanimous?
Exactly what I was thinking.
Your Grace.
Let's have the first petition, my good Lord Hand.
Good morrow, Your Grace.
It's all right. There's no reason to be nervous. What's your name?
Why is he being so nice?
Gerard, Your Grace.
Good morrow, Gerard. And how might your king be of service?
Had the time to plan.
We should
perhaps.
return them.
Your Grace?
You need your goats for the winter, don't you?
Okay, I think
Sheep,
he's
Your
just
Grace.
trying to
Sheep,
be
even
liked.
better. I shall make your flock of sheep whole.
He's
We
trying
already
to be
made a
liked.
promise.
Victory depends on the efforts of the small folk.
He's that is true.
You have my most sincere gratitude, Your Grace.
What is this little prick scheming?
Otto Hightower was your father's hand, Your Grace.
Is he putting himself up a hand? God forbid this little fucker becomes
Daughter.
I requested an audience hours ago. I should tell you mine. It's victory.
And how would you define victory?
Rhaenyra bending the knee, and Aegon
That's
sitting
not
there
going to
enthroned in
happen.
peace. As Viserys
Rhaenyra will
wished.
not bend.
Well, if
the
that's
knee.
how you describe it, then we are aligned.
Then be my ally.
I am.
But Aemond is angry.
For what?
Rhaenyra's son took his eye and was never punished for it.
Okay,
What he did.
and he took his
However vicious.
life.
Priests of youth.
I swear, Alicent is she grows more delusional by the day. I swear.
But that does not mean it must be wanton.
But you guys
No.
started it, so you're going to have to deal with it.
You.
Oh, she's still alive?
Last we met, there were two of you. As long as you had gold to pay for that.
Two?
Who sent you fleeing from King's Landing in such disrepair? Hmm? business that ended with the theft of the Queen's throne and the murder of her son.
You only blame me because your true enemies are out of reach.
Ooh.
Did you find what you needed?
I want Aemond Targaryen.
And that's all she needed to say, because I think that's what Damon wanted. And I also think that's her first 4 words since the episode started. Okay, I'm yeah. And they're both grieving, and it's so sad.
Cyrus Florian.
I don't think Alicent is all bad. I think that says at least something about her character.
Fuck the High Towers. Keep walking.
The White Worm said you're one of Aegon's rat catchers.
The rats.
He must be busy. That castle positively crawls with them now.
I heard the White Worm was dead.
Her ghost told me you were a
Lena
betting man.
said
Fighting
she
pits.
was
Dogs.
afraid of the rats.
And bones.
I was also given to understand that you possess a unique knowledge of the Red Keep.
Michael's tunnels. Great big rat's nest it is. I know them better than the shape of my own cock.
That's an interesting comparison.
You're to find and slay the Prince Aemond Targaryen.
They
He has silver hair and one eye. Should be easy enough to find. But I understand he's quite good in a fight. You want to take caution.
You and Vhagar are the greatest single power in the realm. If it wasn't obvious before, it certainly is now. But there are many pieces at play here. Some of which you can't yet see. I promise you, Aemond, you will have all the vengeance that you seek,
I mean,
but you
Otto
must
is
keep
the one
a
that got
grip
them
on
this
your
far.
impulses.
I do think that he is very
We both know that your brother cannot.
savvy at scheming and plotting. What's the dog for? Is he like to help with the ploy of the rat thing?
If we're to kill a royal fucking prince, where do you think we're gonna find him?
I got you in the castle. I thought the rest was your bit.
I could end you
These
right
are
here.
idiots.
Take the rest of the gold
They
myself.
are idiots. Maybe speak a little softly.
I know my way upstairs. I just don't know my way around.
Show me.
You fucking little. Okay, he's going to die. He needs to die. Those rats should just gnaw his foot. And I'm also just realizing that he was the same rat catcher that we saw earlier in the episode.
We need to keep looking.
I'm not supposed to be up here.
Referencing
Did you not hear the prince?
prophecy.
No head. No gold. Who the fuck is she?
She's the queen, she is.
A son for a son, he said. Or does she look like a fucking son to you?
Oh no.
Over there.
Oh no.
We need to get our head
No.
and get out.
That's a baby.
We'll look for a cock.
The mother
first
knows.
one is the boy.
Do anything but what I ask, and I'll bleed the whole lot of you. Shh. Witch.
I have a necklace. It's of great value.
That's not a son. Wait. It's the other one. She's not going to give up the king's heir that easy.
No. She's telling true.
Hold him down.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Where are the guards? Where is everyone that should be there?
Helena! What's happened?
They killed the boy.
Holy shit. Okay, this sound, if the sound effects from that last scene has traumatized me. I was surprised to see Aegon actually attempt to do something good, though I do think that he's just trying to be liked, but I do think that the fact that he attempted to do something good, or the fact that it came naturally to him, that's interesting. That's interesting. I think I got a little, just a tops. Just a tops amount of respect for Aegon. Sorry, Helena, not Aegon. Helena, what Helena went through, I feel so sad for her because she's so sweet. I mentioned initially in the video that I was aware of some of the major plot lines, so I knew that Helena's son was going to die. I didn't know the intricacies of how it happened, so I found that I thought that was a stupid plan, because I think Daemon just wanted revenge, but it's not a smart play, because Rhaenyra asked for Aemond, because Aemon killed Luke, right? So that we can understand. We can understand that her wanting Aemond, but Daemon just wanting revenge, and this happening, it's a dumb play, because Aemond is a major player for the Greens. Aemond, Vhagar, major players. They're still there. You still have to contend with Aemond and Vhagar. What does the child dying do other than just anger Aegon and send him on a spiral? It does nothing, because he can literally just get another child. But, so yeah, I think this is actually an amazing opening episode. It kept me intrigued. I am excited to see the rest of the season. It's a great opening episode. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.